Well, it's Monaco, the jewel among Formula 1 Grand Prix and at the same time one of the most boring tracks, where the final outcome is already clear after qualifying. Why though? It's difficult to drive, no overtakes, traffic, so usually Sunday's results mirror quali. This time, to spice things up, FIA blessed us with 2 mandatory pit stops. Did it save Monaco? Nope. Confession time. I didn't watch practice. And you won't believe it, Ollie Behrman got a 10th-place grid penalty for overtaking under red flags. Which means on Sunday he will be P25 or something. Confession time once again. Qualifying didn't seem interesting to me, neither did the race. You know, I have been watching Formula 1 for 2 months now, and I am so cosmically overflowed by it. I can't be satisfied with just crashes anymore. I crave getting high on absolute sports cinema. Well, at least I got high on my imagination with this review. So, enough about me, let's get down to qualifying. First off, bad news, little piglet. Mercedes is cursed. Yep, I am once again here with my paranormal stuff, but let me tell you, I know the curse when I see one. Or how else would you explain this? It's Q1, Russell's brakes decide to have some smoke, and then my dearest love Kimi crashes and once again comes to boxes on foot. That's all, folks? Nope. It's Q2 and George's car decides to retire. And thanks to the Monegasque minions for pushing him to the box. Actually, with such nitro, they could try to manage the way to Q3. You never know, you never know. Now let me talk about Aston Martins. Lance Stroll, or rather Lance Strollovich, during these 3 days, got knocked out in Q1 and for some reason looked quite shocked by this fact. And let me tell you what, love him or hate him, being Lance Stroll is a work of art. Also, the Aston team squeezed every last drop out of their old man, probably just so I could hear that Alonso is still capable of happiness.
It looks so like another one.
My god, the man just needed his rest. By the way, he got his P7, so moral of the story, do not abuse older people. Or abuse them? I don't know, actually, no moral in this story, forget it. Williams. Alex Albon managed to P10, Carlos unfortunately got P11, while Esteban was sending them both his warmest ha-has from P8. By the way, how about introducing exclusive team names to some Grand Prix instead of livery? Like Haas, Red Bullis, or Ferrari? Oh my god, I can't go on with this like forever. And of course, we are not going anywhere without the drama. Charles Leclerc snatches pole position. Everyone's happy, I'm popping champagne, and then Landa comes like...
No, Mr. Fish, you won't go to your family. You will go in this ёбаный тазик, блядь. Come on, Mr. Fish, it's a good place.
I close the champagne, right, whatever, I don't even drink. As Doug Brown put it nicely, here are the results for a bright Sunday. And let me tell you this, Sunday race was a family gathering on Granny's birthday where she is about to handle the inheritance matters. Believe me, I know a family gathering when I see one. Let's have a look. The whole family is gathering around Granny's house, and before they've even reached the front door, and Jane's 12-year-old son, Gabriel Portalete, is already trying to sneak away like, oh, just remembered, I've got some important stuff to do. But...
oh, I don't think so.
Granny hasn't been looking well lately, and sooner or later the wheel going to be red, so straighten your tie and revise your poem.
Yeah. Lightning McQueen really fast, yeah, really strong. Are you a Howard? Cause I wanna ride you all night long.
Indeed, when Jeff Bezos shows up to congratulate Granny, you know the inheritance fortune is impressive. Granny releases her virtual safety car because the table is not set yet, and someone's already seizing the chance to make the first smoke break pit stop. The celebration is speeding up. The guests have barely had a couple of shots to Granny's health, and Uncle Pierre is already hammered. No breaks. Well, no surprise there. He has polished his breakfast with some vodka today. By lap 10, Uncle Pierre is out cold on the sidelines, while his nephew Yuki rudely complains to Granny that Uncle Pierre almost crashed into him. And our feast goes on. By the way, Ferrara's family was also forced here by Mom. The party is not even a quarter over and Charles is already grumbling like, "What do you want me to do? Should I shower Granny with compliments? Will we wait till she comes to us first? Or maybe we should consider earning money by ourselves?" Lewis also starts complaining. "Well, if Charles is doing the work, why am I even here? I need to get my Met Gala Peaky Blinder by 9 p.m. But it's just childlike yapping compared to Grandpa Fernando's problems. It's 8 p.m. already, almost bedtime, and they still haven't served the main dish. Sitting honorably next to Granny are the McLaren brothers, Boromir McLaren and Faramir McLaren. And Uncle Zach can say all he wants that he loves them both equally, but we all see the truth. Boromir's pit stop 2.7, come here Faramir, here's what. You should overtake Leclerc, here is your 3.8 pit stop, good luck. At some point, Aunt Maxine gets bored and starts fussing, saying, "My tires don't look so good, don't you think?" Then the champagne bubbles work the sneaky magic in her blood, and before you know it, she is reminiscing about her 72. Charlie is grumbling again because Uncle Carlos caused a traffic jam in the hallway, rattling on with his stories, nobody can get through him. But it's just childlike yapping compared to Grandpa Fernando's problems. The dessert still hasn't been served, and that means Sector 0 on his patience roulette. Alonso announces he's leaving the celebration. Meanwhile, Uncle Carlos has been replaced by his son Alex, who's now in charge of traffic with his tails. Granny laughs hard, and the Mercedes team starts feeling the inheritance slipping slowly but surely through their fingers. This drives Uncle George mad. He cuts off a bit of Alex's conversation. Someone tries to whisper to him that he should give the position back, but Uncle George is already tipsy, which means he is bald, and says, "He can slap me in the face with a 5-second penalty if he wants. I'm not giving up this position. I've got nothing to lose." Well, and Granny is like,
"Oh, I don't think so."
and punishes George with a drive-through penalty. No comment on the situation from Uncle George. And the party is over. Granny's inheritance will go to the two McLaren brothers and Charles Leclerc. Uncle Zach is ecstatic, now he can finally invest in the renovation of Minas Tirith. Everyone gathers for a group photo, and honestly, the Princess of Monaco has never looked so good. The united forces of glamour are leaving Monaco, and that's me. Can't wait for the next Grand Prix.